Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. Here, a Shop 1 Eternal Blueprint gave the run a lot of potential, but since Blueprint is only as good as your best joker, it was still important to find a reliable early game scoring joker to avoid fumbling such a rare start. Enjoy the video. Molt was not the limiting factor, chips were. Alright, gotta get some form of scoring so that we don't die here. Saturn is probably it. This has to go the distance now? Like, you realize this is probably the worst time to pick up a blueprint, right?
Well met.
Broca, thank you for the prime. Can play pairs. 2 pairs should get us through. It's probably a lot easier than 2 straights. Times 9 molten ante 1 Keck W. Yeah, 9 times what? 9 times what? Your score? Yeah, exactly. What score? Here. Oh my god. Some of y'all are gonna love this game once you finally try it out. Immolate. Might be worth the familiar here. That's not very good. Ugh, okay. Oh, one of them was wild. That's fine. Are there scenarios where incantation is worth? Absolutely, yeah. Especially like hologram, which is a good joker. Beautiful. I think we greed this one. Do I need the discard? If we're taking the discard voucher, this takes us to 32. We're probably not greeting the... I think if we want to try and make 2 flushes, we probably need the voucher. So we're doing it this way. Why doesn't Blueprint copy mail-in rebate? It does. There is no mail-in rebate here. That was maybe why you're confused. So I guess the answer to why Blueprint doesn't copy mail-in rebate is I don't have one. There's still a Hermit in the Fool, right? Ice! Thank you for the raid. Unlucky. So, convert anything that isn't diamonds. Let's do this. Immolate. It's beautiful. Buy this. We just killed a fair number of diamonds, right? I personally would onk the blueprint and lose the run. I'm sure you're not alone. I like money. I think maybe you're alone in like the like self-awareness that well, maybe we just take the... Yeah, we should probably... We converted hearts, So we just want red cards. You may be alone in, like, the self-awareness that, like, it would have killed the run. So I'm proud of you for that. Wouldn't have lost with noodles. So you're saying if I had double blueprint and ramen, I would win somehow? I'm curious as to how. Is that the same chatter who was pogging over the ×9 molt at the earliest part of the run? Oh, hey, we've got chips. Okay. I mean, we still got levels in pair. That could be something. Especially with the chip pickup. We just don't have any flat molt for it is the problem. Good enough. Isn't rental egg plus minus 0? Yeah, so why wouldn't I take it? When it still has upside. Take a purple. I don't think I want a diamond randomly. We will take the rebate now, though, because we have the blueprint. Go for 6s. Like, the run is close. We're just looking for some form of direction here. Wow, that's really good rebate value. How's this look? That's pretty good. We can get a, like, better flat mold option than Greedy Joker. We can start doing some pair spam while we set up a little bit better. But until then, we're just kind of floundering a little bit. It's not bad with a sock. We kind of... Ooh. Alright. We're looking to replace it pretty quickly, but I think it's the right way to go here. Oh, I should have at least looked at my rebate. I got too locked in on the raised fist. Foil is really nice, yeah. Nah, we don't really have the setup for that. There's a blue seal. It's not great with the raised fist, but we don't really want to be in the raised fist for long anyway, right? Alright. Discarding 5s. I don't like using the glass on this hand, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Move this over. Roffle, do you like Obelisk? I don't really care much about it at all. I just recognize it's a very good joker. Fine with the raised fist. Really do. We have, what, 3 more rounds? Cool. I was almost too impatient again. Looking for 9s. Boy, that's a small deck already. Six flat malt. Honestly, there's no guarantee that I'll find anything better than an abstract before the raised fist runs out, so go for 9s. And now we can actually get blue seal value. Turtle socks, thank you for the 4 months, and board detector, thank you for the bits. That's a 9. Cool. It's Mercury in there. Let's go aura farming. We have the sock. It's not bad. Hermie. How much do we value levels on pair right now? Kong and the Jester. I give her the gifted subs. I think we can try and sneak this through. One hand type. Now here's the problem. I need like a strength off of this or a death. Okay, this time for sure though. There it is.
Well met.
Okay. We want to discard those 9s. Play these queens.
Well met.
Connor and Slider, thank you for the subs. Wait, we have another 9. Okay, that steel queen pickup is actually pretty nice. Okay. It's about where I thought we were gonna be. Probably actually could have copied the sock to try and get another money shot there.
Well met.
Pilot, thank you for the sub. Okay. Good voucher. I don't think we need Spaceman here. I don't know if we need another blue. I guess it's fine. The fist is back. Let's do this, actually. Not you. Holy nines. My God. Okay. Insane blueprint value? Yeah. We're kind of saved by just a greedy joker early on. And I guess we can make some more steel. Seven jacks, 5 kings. We probably have to go kings. Like, we can go... We can move out of pairs eventually if we find an opening. Like, Sock and Buskin would rather that happen. We're just using pairs now because that's what keeps us alive. Probably don't want to discard that 5. Sure. Sevens. We have 2 more rounds of that fella. Discarded a flush? Okay. You'll survive. Are we better off playing towards a flush now, though? If we get this cat. It is unintentionally a good route to go here. Nah. Not yet. Long term, maybe. There we go. Especially because of the lucky cat, that might be the good long-term play. Surely this is a pair, right? Uh-oh. Hello? I'd like to check the math on that 1 and 7. Perfect. Don't play that, though. You're welcome, McBuckets. Idle? Okay. Can I carry an idle for a bit? To finish my deck fixing. I've got a 42 card deck. We can try it. We don't want a Baron. Not with the sock. This is better than the idle. I guess we can try and take both, right? Go lucky. Or go wild cards long term. What do my suits look like? Reasonably well distributed. I think we get out of view though. And look for flush levels now. Sage. Thank you for the super chat and congrats on the gold stake win. Alright. We're on to bigger and better things. I'd like to get one more club here, as well as try and farm this lucky cat. Might as well discard you. This up front.
Well met.
Toxic Lima Bean, thank you for the prime. Okay, I think we've got space in our score that maybe we can copy the sock for Lucky Cat. Like, I like this for the idol. I don't like it for the Ancient Joker. I think Ancient Joker is our strong thing right now, though. Hard-boiled media, thank you for the prime. Okay, surely. Oh, okay. How hard do we greed this? We have 5 hearts left. I think it's pretty likely. I like those odds. Okay, I'm beginning to dislike these odds. 1/3 of my deck is hearts, though. Close. Really unfortunate that we lose out on that blue seal value. We have Hanged Man in the Fool right now.
Well met.
Which is arguably our best tarot card. Kong, thank you for the gifted subs. Again, appreciate that. Death is pretty good. What do we want death on? Maybe this Jack? Like, obviously this King, because of the red seal, is good. It's inflexible right now. We need to get rid of diamonds. and into clubs, so maybe it is just fine. How are spades looking? Red seal is good. I don't think we want a non-face card, though, for the long term. Okay, we're playing... We just want to see more cards. This one is tempting to want to play, but... Especially after what we just saw last round, it's kind of sketch. Okay, we have our hand. Let's do this. Probably just hit you with one of these. Then we go here, 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 here. And then I think we can most certainly get away with this now. I had a death on the floor. I maybe should have held onto that a little bit longer. The Jupiter up there. Take a wild 3. Definitely take that. Might as well. Okay, we need to kill diamonds. Wait, we actually hit the idol there. Okay, what's the cat at? 3? Oh my god. Sure. Yep. Still looking, probably going kings, right? 10 kings. We don't have any wild kings is the problem. I really need to get rid of my diamonds. There we go. Sure. Unlucky. Quite literally. Probably still worth it, even just with one lucky card here. When do we rip flush 5? When we can, like, actually draw it. We don't have very well fixed deck just yet. So yeah, I don't work on wildcard. Yep. That's why we're trying to make wildcards, or part of why. Kind of need more purple to make that happen, though. This might be useful. Shiny. Playing hearts. That's one of my tougher suits, right? See if there's a... Wow. Full deck. These are fine to cut. Save one in case we get a lovers. Probably do have to farm these, right? Yeah. What am I complaining about? That's... Yeah, especially with 2. It's a no-brainer. We're close. We're close. We just need to delete, like, an obscene number of cards. That's all. Check Bloodstone if it showed up over the cat. No. Cat's at 4.5. 5 hits on Bloodstone is already just kind of better, isn't it? Or, like, by the time this cat is done, it will be better than that. You and you can go away. Actually, it should have been the ace, I think. Wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think we take it. There is a death in our fool, though. Okay, no longer. Now have 12 kings. We're on diamonds. Strength for more kings. We're trying to get Idol and Ancient Joker online with wild cards is... That could be a problem. We might have to skip next round just to not die. We are playing diamonds. What does our full deck look like? We can get rid of spades. Why did I keep this 8? That seems silly. I only have 1 queen. Just use the strength while we have it. Still probably justified in copying the sock right now. How long did it take you to get this round? I've just been playing the game. I started streaming about an hour ago. So diamonds still want to go. Spades are being played. I think we just cut these. We really want to make one of these a wild card. Whoa. Temperance good. Oh my god. Okay. What is this
Well
on?
met.
It's spades. That's perfect. It's exactly what we want to see. Although it does block my wild cards. Which could be a problem. Oh, hey, it's on King of Spades, too. Let's play this hand now. Nice. Okay. Well, we unlocked flush 5, finally. It's a pretty good score. But not likely to happen until we can get our deck set up a little bit better. Strength, I have 2 queens now, one of them wild. Take this for now. You're playing what, diamonds? I've killed a lot of diamonds, but it'll be fine. Well, we found him. Beautiful. Okay. Success. Probably get away with keeping that king. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. I don't want to play a flush house here. Do I have any more purple? One more. Yeah, this is just good enough. Yeah, that strength was pretty lucky for not botching the hand. Like, even though the idol was on the 8 of diamonds, we don't need the score right now. It's very likely to get better than the cat. But I don't know. Wait, wait. We've done it. It's only better on the cat when, like, the idol hits, right? Which the idol is very, like, we have 15 kings, half of our deck is kings. I think it's gotta go. Oh. How about another death? Okay. Still worth farming for money, I suppose. There it goes. Mr. M. Thank you for the super chat. Money? There it is. Okay, we've hit. It's dumb. Let's just see if we can break this. Might as well play these. Whoops. And we ship it. You should just go here, right? That's a lot of money that we just got, though. And a pretty decent score. 8 of diamonds again. Another one. Take that. Zav, thank you for the membership. I don't know if we want to take random kings at this point. I guess if we do, it's a king of clubs, or spades, rather. So, sure. Let's roll once more. Okay. Probably wasn't necessary, but it was rewarded, so. Flint. My old nemesis. We are playing spades, but here we go. I think we'll take another strength if we hit it. Spades. We have our hand. Let's farm the lucky cards. God. That's going extraordinarily well for me, isn't it? Oh my god. Like, I know I have a lot of re-triggers, but that's still gotta be well above average. And regression to the mean. Alright. That'll happen. This is going to be quite a bit worse than the previous round, just because of the lack of idol. So, like, the idol is far more important than the ancient. Boy, that's a shame. I think we just get another red seal here. This would have been a great immolate. It's better than a Chad. Forces me to farm the Luckies. Which is an apparently extraordinarily high EV right now. Yep. I have still just one queen, but we've got a lot of jacks. The hanged man is phenomenal, though. This might win. Even without the Chad, we're getting the lucky hit still. There it goes. Oh my god. Beautiful. For another strength target, maybe? Nico. And give it a super chat. Congrats on the black stake win, or black deck win. Do kind of want to hit that queen if I can. It is the flint, but with the dusk, it should be pretty good. Okay. This is probably our top end until we open up a joker slot. Good boss blind for me, at least. It's good. What did we hit? Queen. Okay. It's pretty good for... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have money tree, right? It's good. Do have money tree. Okay, might as well save it. Strength. It's pretty good too, I guess. There are probably better targets for it. We'll hang on to him just in case. Lucky cards broke. There they go. I do kind of want the money, though. It's on Queen of Spades. Money? No money. Okay. Unfortunately, this won't be the Giga score because we missed the idol, but we don't need the idol here. But it is good that we finally have 5 Red Seal Wilds. Okay, so we're through ante 12 and really no further if the idol misses. So we just that tells us our clock for the idol, right? We now have what, 4 cards remaining. It should be, oh my god, is this our first level in Eris? Yes. Preserve the Fool, because I might want it here. I definitely want it here. Alar. Okay, we just... After this is used, we will have 1 singular card to cut. Right? Just an 8, which I would honestly prefer to stone it, I think. So that we can keep the purple. How did... Like, we started with a pretty small deck. Right? Like, how did I get the deck fixing online so quickly? Yeah, there's a very, very small failure rate for the idol. I have one card remaining that, like, actually matters. Or can be selected that isn't a king. And it's this one. Have any red seals that aren't wild? No. So let's try and break this, just to make an even smaller deck. Getting a lot of hung man? Yeah, but it started, like, early, right? Like, before I even bought the idol. The reason I took the idol is we had, like, a 40-card deck at the time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to carry it for so long. Alright, send it. Okay, that should do it. Now it's just, like, not getting wrecked by boss blinds. I shouldn't have even used that. We should have just skipped to keep the death available to us. Stones ever actually worth. They've been critical to getting this build reliably online. I shouldn't have played 5 there. That was silly. You good at Minesweeper? Nope. Okay, it goes there. So let's see what our need is if we manage to, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So maybe a world where we sell this for a brainstorm. That's like one potential way we can improve the run. It's not even 3, 4 full scoring events. Yeah, because this is like a oh my god, huge. That just well, mitigates one of our disasters. Might be a useful tool if we need it. That's money for the farming hands. Okay, let's hold because we might need to go into emergency mode here. We're fine. We probably, against the boss blind, don't need to farm. We probably don't need to farm here, but like it's... with the lucky cards, it's probably still worth. Because they keep hitting, and I don't know why. Okay, let's hang on to glass just in case we need it. The problem is technically we could go glass and just like ignore the fact that we have an Ancient Joker. But we probably shouldn't. I think unless we open up a Joker slot, we're just capped out at E19 right now. Unequal survival, so it's still worth? Yeah, there's still some bad things that can happen to us, right? Wild cards are notoriously quite fragile. You can cut some of the stones. I guess just these two. And some of the non-enhanced cards. Hey, congrats, Slimy. I'd say that's pretty relevant. Good job. Yeah, I mean, there's there's a 1 in 4 chance that this is better than where we were. Okay. Smartest streamer. Do you enjoy that this is essentially your main channel now, even though it's the light version? Yes. Because it means I get to play Balatro instead of Hearthstone. Which, like, after 7 years of doing Hearthstone, it was, it was burning me out a bit. Alright, so against the boss blind, we're not going to take any risks here. We probably just throw the 5-card hand and don't care about the Dusk. You still post on the main channel these days? Not recently. I've been taking an extended break. I might, at some point, do some other stuff on there, but not daily anymore.
Well met.
Easy. Could probably play this. I don't care. It doesn't matter. By happenstance. Thank you for the prime. Like, especially with like theory crafting days and new expansion stuff, I might start doing that because that's when, for me at least, Hearthstone is the most fun. But I don't know. I can't remember the last time I posted a Hearthstone video. I'm sure somebody can fact check that. It's just like it was. I would record Hearthstone videos offline and then like fire up stream, and my mood would just be like noticeably much worse when I did that. 5 or 6 months ago. That's honestly longer than I thought. Now the only time I play Hearthstone is when, like, Rarin bullies me into it. So that's, like... If I'm playing Hearthstone, it's always Rarin's fault. $3 months? Okay. Yeah, that's more in line with what I thought. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't, like, at the very start of this year. Chatter's being dramatic again. Fox McColt, thank you for the prime. So we'll be seeing 7 years of Balatro streams before you stop? I can promise nothing. Other than I am very much enjoying Balatro right now. And have been for the past year. You pivot to photo chat over idle. Yes, absolutely. Without hesitation. Won't Balatro get boring over time? There are no content patches. That would be true if there were no content patches. And even then, not necessarily. Slay the Spire is a very fun game that has not received a content patch in a very long time. So, chess-made atheist. Least obvious baiter. I mean, some people aren't aware of the, like, the content patch that was already announced because it was announced quite a while ago. Before a lot of people came to the game. Once you get tired of having fun, yeah. Well, every single build that exists in this game, I've been told I should be bored of by now, but I don't know. I don't think about the build, I think about the run. And the runs are all different. No, I meant the photo chat? Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's why. Yeah. That was, just like F-tier bait. It's about the journey, man. Exactly. That's the beauty of roguelikes, right? Like that's why they're replayable, is because like, yeah, maybe the endpoints look similar by the end, but like the route to get there is different every time. Well, there's the photo. Let's. Are you the Balatro guy now? Maybe Balatro University, but I would say Roffle TBH? I wouldn't. Why does there need to be one person? It's a big game. We each have different things that we can offer. It's kind of a narrow way of viewing things, isn't it? I think it's a good thing when there are lots of people playing the game, because that means it has a like thriving and healthy community, which is good for all creators. It's not a competition. Oh, hey, we're almost gaining an E, probably from getting some levels on Flush 5. Playing a pair? Who would play a pair? Couldn't be me. Balatro, are you probably the most university guy? Could be. Could be. Definitely isn't me. That's for sure. I was a poor student. Not in the way that, like, you know, you typically think of a poor student in not having a lot of money. I was just not a good student. I had too much WoW to play. You could be Balatro Community College. We're already Balatro State. Thank you very much. It's a little bit higher up on the rung, maybe. Melanie, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the congrats. And I hope you have a wonderful day too. What's your favorite game ever? You mean aside from Balatro? I don't know. Why do I have to pick just one? I like a lot of games. Games are fun? If you let them be, yeah. I've made the mistake of not just, like, allowing them to be fun in the past, and that was a mistake. The money just keeps coming. I don't know. Well, Maybe gotta figure out a better way to say that. I don't know. Favorite game varies depending on what I'm into at that time. I played a lot of Divinity Original Sin 2, a lot of Slay the Spire, a lot of Fallout 3. But all of those, a lot of WoW. All of those were in different periods of my life, though. Did you ever play Super Auto Pets? No. No, I was too busy. Like, I think when Super Auto Pets launched, I was still working my day job and posting Hearthstone videos, so I really didn't have the time for it then. What about Final Fantasy? I played a few of them. Again, let's not play the game of Did You Play X? That's not an interesting game for folks, other than the person who gets their question selected. I have played some Final Fantasy. I was more of a Chrono Trigger gamer, though. What's the scoring requirement here? Pairs and E14. We're still good. What was I looking for? I don't know. I'll just make a real small deck here. I do not play a pair. Are there any games you would like to play that you haven't had the time or can't for another reason? Well, Bloodborne, because I've never owned a PlayStation, or I haven't since like the PlayStation 2. If you're a Balatro planet, which would you be? Now, finally somebody's asking the important questions. I don't know. Maybe Jupiter? Because I'm a large lad. And it is my life's goal to eat all of the other planets, as Jupiter is known to do. I aspire to be a gas giant. I believe in you. I think you can do it. Wait, Jupiter is eating other planets? And yeah. What do you think's gonna happen to Earth one day? Get ready. Get ready to learn it, buddy. Alright, is it time to die yet? Nope. Well, maybe. Let's find out next time on Dragon Balls. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we need the glass? I don't know. Okay. We're never switching to glass. I can't do it. I love these wildcard runs too much. The Ecto's going to be here, trust me. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that. What are you willing to wager? Your soul? That has no value to me. I've already got many of those. You can emulate Bloodborne on PC now? I know, but... like, then the time component comes into effect, and I'm just like... I don't want to put in the effort to do that. So don't come hunting me down, Sony. I said I'm not going to do it. I'm also just going to be, like, spending a lot of time playing Night Rain next week, probably. Rockmed. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. I'm too lazy for emulators these days? Yeah. Emulators are a, I don't know. It's like a university thing, right? It was for me, at least. I've got all these, like, annoying outside adult responsibilities these days. I was promised an ecto. Have you tried getting good at the video game? Nah. I've got more important things to do.
Well met.
Strated, thank you for the prime. Next shop? Okay. Okay. Let's see it. You know what? I'm beginning to realize these are kind of problematic. Not just because, like, the Red Prince had that weird scene in Divinity, but, like, well, with the Ancient, we kind of need the Wilds anyway. But, like, we really can't go to glass if we have multiple suits. Well, we're asking important questions here. I might as well ask my own important question. Would you still love me if I was a worm? Well, I don't have the capacity to love you right now, so... A worm is not... You being a worm is not going to make that any more likely. Sorry. Fram. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. It's nothing personal. We just have to, like... We can't allow any amount of parasociality here. So, it's nothing personal. Parasociability? Parasocial awareness? I don't know. Let's just make everything nice and samey here. And then I'll feel as though I've accomplished something. We'll go Giga Chad mode here. Yao, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on your Gold Stake win. Would you tolerate a chatter if they were a worm? Now you're talking. That's again, asking you gotta ask the right questions. Absolutely. Because they wouldn't be backseating. That'd be much easier to tolerate than the average chatter. Well, not the average chatter. The average chatter that is read aloud. Is the worm still backseat? Almost certainly not. Even if they did, like, I'm not gonna be able to understand what they're saying. Plus, it's gonna take them an eternity to type, like, walk across the keyboard and type it out. I'm not playing 2 times the Flush 5. Because it doesn't matter. Only the dust can matters. Has anyone gone to Nan Inf on Gold? Yep. Quite a few folks, in fact. Including Doc Spectred of Balatro University, who was just here. We've got 2 mechanical changes. Steel, glass, lucky, and gold cards are materials rather than enhancements, and the Hanging Chad should be uncommon like all the other retrigger jokers. Okay. Well, here's our chance at an Ecto. Nope. I don't think we need to add another thing on top of additions and enhancements, which is already a little bit confusing, the distinction between those, so I would I don't care about the second one. I have no strong opinions about balance of this game. I think that I would not like to see the second one. Okay, even if we take the skip here, we can't get the ecto, so chat just lied to me is the problem. People got an ante 39 unseated gold? Probably. Like, the thing about Gold Stake and Endless is once you get past, like, maybe ante 12, it's all the same, right? So obviously, getting to ante 12 and having the appropriate setup that can maybe go beyond that is rare and difficult, but, like, the scaling is the same in Endless. So if you're able to arrive at, like, your build early enough or, like, relative to ante 12 for Gold Stake, it's the same as White Stake. All right, we can still take the skip just to see if the ecto is there, but we are dead here. Unlucky. Well, whether clubs and wait a minute. Should add steel cards. That'd be good if I wanted to change the result. Not at all. But I'll take that under advisement. I'd buy Hanging Chat and hold on to a Judgment to get photo. So you'd make the run worse? Or an off chance at making the run still worse? It seems odd. All right. So you're saying there's a chance. Nope. All right, good run. What's Shad gonna do here? Again, make the run worse, but I think they know that. GG. Made it 2 ante 16. That's not bad. Actually, a second piece of glass could have gotten us there if I had been looking harder for it. I should have checked my jokers before just going into the round.